16-year-old Sinu hurries straight home after school these days. 4 months ago, she was kidnapped by a group of men from the side of a road, then gang-raped. Days later, her father committed suicide. Reporting her assault to police was another traumatic ordeal.
They ask all kinds of questions, and your medical exam is not carried out on time. And your testimony is wrongly written down. The accused get away scot-free by bribing the police. And not only are you humiliated, you don't get any justice.
Rape cases in the capital jumped by a quarter in 2012 from the previous year. Despite public anger over December's deadly attack, sex assaults are often dismissed as eve-teasing and victims frequently blamed. It may take much more time and fundamental changes in social attitudes before women can walk the streets safely.
Across India, the silence is deafening. In candlelit vigils, they gather to express outrage and grief. Their outrage is against a crime which critics say India refuses to even recognise. It is, they say, time for this nation of 1.2 billion people to face some painful truths about itself. It's a debate which is dominating the nation's news channels.
This girl has closed her eyes forever so that the government can open its eyes. Young people have opened their eyes.
It was a horrifying and brutal attack by any standards, but India has been shaken to its core by the circumstances. The 23-year-old victim was travelling on this bus in the heart of the capital. It was 9 o'clock in the evening. She was assaulted with an iron bar and repeatedly raped by a gang of 6 men, stripped and then thrown from the bus. After 10 days in a New Delhi hospital, the woman, who hasn't yet been named, was transferred to a specialist unit in Singapore, where she died. Ever since the attack, there have been daily demonstrations on the streets of all major Indian cities, with police forced to use water cannon and tear gas. As news of the victim's death spread, India's most powerful political leader made this direct appeal for peaceful protest.
It deepens our determination to battle the pervasive, the shameful social attitudes and mindsets that allow men to rape and molest women and girls with such impunity.
One powerful driving force behind the protests is India's appalling record on sexual crimes. Every 25 minutes a rape is reported. 1 in 3 women are victims of domestic abuse. And one prominent campaigner told Channel 4 News it's estimated many millions of cases of violence against women are never reported.
Never in history of our struggle for women's rights we have seen such spontaneous outrage. When the water gets filled over your nose, either you drown or you do something, and that's the sense at the moment in Indian society, because cases after cases have happened, promises have been made, but never. We have seen conviction rates going up. We have not seen enough of policing and protection systems, prevention systems in place. We have not seen enough political will, and last and the least is the sensitivity. So I think people are genuinely feeling now that enough is enough. Something needs to be done about all this.
Words which found an echo among the thousands on the streets today.
This girl has become a symbol of that entire malaise, and so we want this to extend. It is about this particular very gruesome case, but it's also about the other hundreds of thousands of cases which are pending.
Every member of the society should feel equal part of it, and safety and security for every citizen of the country.
The authorities were clearly nervous ahead of today's demonstrations as they sealed off Delhi's administrative quarter. The anger, however, remained as a background noise. The main theme, hope and a firm determination that change is on the way.